Yo, what's up? Hello, hi, welcome to Friday Night Drinking with yours truly, your favorite alcoholic streamer PHFaust. I have my special guest, a Hearthstone streamer and player, LeTequila. Hello,
Hello,
LeTequila.
hello, hello, PHFaust. Welcome to our show. Ay, hindi, joke lang.
I love that. I love that energy. I love it. Before we start, you wanna introduce yourself to people who are gonna be meeting you for the first time tonight?
Sure. Guys, I'm LeTequila. I play Hearthstone in a competitive level. Ano pa ba? Hearthstone. Minsan Pokemon Unite. I'm trying out a new
Oh yeah, I
game.
saw that.
Uh, yeah, kasi Facebook gaming is more on mobile games. Hearthstone, pang Twitch kasi Hearthstone, but I have the Filipino pride with me, kaya Facebook gaming. I want to touch Filipino players, to try and enjoy Hearthstone. That's just me, no? Ngayon Pokemon Unite siguro nagiging, meta, 'di ba? Sabi nga ni Mark Zuckerberg, the
The
metaverse, no?
meta.
Kaya makikisabay tayo. Agree ka ba
Yeah.
doon,
Yeah.
PH House? Just like the dinosaurs, kaya bakit sila nag-extinct, PH House?
Kasi they didn't know how to adapt to the meteor.
Correct! Galing, galing. Ganyan.
Yeah, it's
Kaya
their fault.
tayo, as
It's their
streamers, as my co-trainee, adapt din. Kaya, adapt din ako sa Facebook gaming meta.
Yeah, so ayun nga, welcome LeTequila. First of all, before we start talking about yung ano mo, the whole streaming and Facebook and Twitch, um I have to ask kasi the main reason why ikaw yung isa sa mga una ko talagang naisip na kunin as a guest. The main reason why I looked at you as one of the people that I should have as a guest is because your name is LeTequila.
Ayan.
So you probably, I guess, you love tequila. Ano ba, is there a back story to LeTequila, or it's just wala, you like tequila so why not?
Good question. Kasi ako, honest to goodness, hindi. Yung story na yan, the way I got my name, because dati ang in-game ko medyo iba eh. As you noticed na I love red. First in-game name ko before is like more of Elmo. Na. Sabi ko, medyo
Mm.
Sesame Street na. So it's more of a joke for me. So, as I enjoy games, sabi ko, I want to make a name for myself, no?
Mm-hmm.
So, medyo bata pa tayo, ginamit ko yung tawag sa akin ng ex-lover ko, di ba? Taiki,
Oh.
more of Japanese. Tapos, as I, alam mo yun, nakaka-compete na tayo sa mga joint Dota,
Mm-hmm.
mga Dota days, na every after school, ganyan. Sabi ko parang, Taiki, it does not represent something eh. Kaya sabi ko, it's time to think, no? Kaya one night, naisipan ko, meron akong favorite bar eh, sa
Okay.
Santa Rosa, Ayan,
Laguna.
shoutouts to, yeah, Santa Rosa, Laguna, yes.
Oh.
Shoutouts to my homies na mga, ano ko dati, schoolmates ko from Lasal. Meron akong favorite bar doon, ang tawag ay, ano bang pangalan ng bar na ngayon? Basta some bar doon, tapos nagta-try ako ng mga drinks 'no.
Yeah.
Siyempre na on the process ako, on the process of knowing, ano dapat yung brand ko 'no,
Mm-hmm.
na when people see it 'no, they recognize me. Kaya sabi ko, sige try natin mag-isip-isip, yung random night, drop by ka sa bar, tapos meron 'tong drink na 'to, random friends, "Uy ito siya 'to, try mo." Eh, kasi ako when I drop by sa bar minsan ang order ko lang diyan is like, yung pang chicks. San Miguel apple,
Grabe.
kaya
Hey,
ano
it's
lang
2021. Any drink is all drinks are
well,
inclusive.
yeah. Yun na naman, yun yung na-notice ko 'no. So siyempre try ako tapos pina-shot sa'kin 'tong drink na 'to, sabi ko, gano'n, gano'n 'yan. Tapos may sinamang lemon, oh, eto ganyan. Tapos those, your friends na, drop by ka sa bar, unang i-ano sa'yo, shot glass, di ba? And
Yeah.
then, tinanong ko anong drink yan, tequila. Yan, sabi ko, okay, tequila. Parang medyo nice. Pero sabi ko, di naman pwedeng tequila lang name ko. Another thing is that, sa school ko noon, meron kasi extra subjects eh. You
Mm-hmm.
get to choose kung Mandarin, ano pa ba yung mga languages nun? Mandarin, Spanish, French.
French, yeah, of
Siyempre,
course, the popular ones.
yes, French. So, I gave it a try. Tapos yun, pinag-connect ko. And then, sabi ko, since lalaki ako, kaysa naman
Yeah,
that
yeah,
tequila, di
not
ba?
la, it's le
Yeah,
tequila.
correct. It's LeTequila. So sabi ko, parang catchy. Because by my name, nakuha ko rin yung reference ng pag-catchy name, no? It nagsa-stuck yun sa mga tao. Just like yung schools ko before, pag sinabi mo yung surname ko, Strahan, it sticks with them. Yun lang
Yeah, dude,
tinatawag ko
as
my
of
first
lakas,
name.
it sounds like a name of someone really, really powerful. Parang Straka.
Yes, diba?
Big, parang imagine, fuck. Big, burly, masculine
Yeah.
guy.
Well, I'm not
I'm not saying
masculine.
you're not. Hey, you're big in your own way.
Yeah. So yun, doon ko nakuha yung reference na from my name, bakit, well, LeTequila, no? It's parang Gucci, pag sinabi Gucci, well, nice. Pag
Rolls off
sinabi
the tongue.
LeTequila, yes, agad LeTequila, di ba? Ang sa LeTequila, di ba? Sabi ko, kuya, sige, try natin yun. Doon na nag-start yung I received that question a lot, bakit tequila? Hindi ko siya
Yeah.
favorite,
So,
honestly.
okay.
Yeah. That's the irony of it. Hindi ko siya favorite. Because, medyo yung punch niya doon, tapos you need sound chaser pa and salt and whatnot,
Yeah,
ba?
I don't know. I think tequila is like probably one of. I don't really hate tequila, but the most popular tequila drink, right? You know it. Everyone knows it. The Holy
Jose,
Cuervo. Yeah,
Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo. Which I think the reason why I thought I didn't like tequila was because I used to only drink Cuervo. And di ko alam, no hate. Hey,
It's
Cuervo, if
different.
manonood ka, if you're watching ever, I don't hate you guys. It's just di ko alam, it's just hindi siya. It's feeling ko the least enjoyable shot I've ever had is probably yung Cuervo and then maybe Bacardi 151. Pero I think
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Could be.
sobrang last ng Bacardi. Pero kasi there's something with Cuervo kasi 'di ba, if you go kapag lumas ka sa bar, everyone's always
Rom-com.
drinking Cuervo. Tapos, alam mo yun,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever experienced it, yung like, people going around, tapos tutungga, sabi niya, inom. Tapos, it's always, without fail, Cuervo. Tapos, I think it's just because of that, yung lahat na yun, all those experience, why, wala. I try to not drink tequila as much as I can. Because I just don't enjoy Cuervo at least.
Pagpasok mo sa bar, no, shot ka muna.
Kaya nga eh. Alam mo yun kasi, parang, for some reason, ayun yung parating bote nila, no? It's always Cuervo. I don't think I've ever seen...
Meta.
Yeah, it's a meta. I don't think I've ever seen anyone have a different bottle na pinapainom sa ibang tao. Wala pa, hindi ko makikita, you won't see anyone having like Bacardi or Absolute or Smirnoff or Jack Daniels. Mga ganun. Imagine mo Blue Label, no? Grabe, social naman. Blue Label yung pinapa,
Random homie, no? Hoy, shot ka muna.
Yeah, why not? Kung ganun, why not? That's Blue Label.
Rich kids, no?
Yeah. Take advantage of the situation. Pero ayun nga. Pero edisip ko lang yun kasi I don't know if ma-offend ka by me saying na I don't enjoy drinking Cuervo kasi your name is LeTequila.
High five. The irony na. Yeah, I get that question a lot. No, bakit tequila? Favorite mo tequila, no? Oo, lang, sige. But once I take, round down mo siya, bakat.
Hindi, pero natikman mo na ba tequila with, di ba parating either calamansi or lemon?
Yeah,
With
yung citrus.
pero di ko alam kung na whatever na experience mo. But I for one time, for the first time, na experience ko siya dati. Binigyan kami orange slices. Di ko nasubukan mo pa yun
Ah,
ever. Pero tequila and orange
or
slices makes it so much better. Parang sobrang
uh,
hindi mo na hindi ko
ah,
wala okay na ako. Pagkatapos sabi ko, sige, pwede ako mag-tequila basta may orange.
well, kapag kunwari kung broken-hearted ka, di mo ramdam yan. Trust me.
Right, yeah. That point, wala. Fuck it, whatever.
Joke lang. Baka naman, to our viewers, no? Think
Drink
pag,
responsibly.
yeah.
Ayun. Sige, kung ganun, what is your favorite drink? Alcoholic drink?
Alcoholic drink, siguro
Like,
lately,
doesn't have
beer
to be
na lang eh.
specific. Doesn't have to be a specific brand, pero what type? A beer.
Yeah, beer na lang kasi, I do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Pag beer kasi, open lang, tabi mo na.
Yeah.
Unlike for the other drinks, you need to, ang dami pang ritual. Yun yung problema doon. And ako gusto ko gaming agad eh. Alam mo
Diretso
yun,
na.
like, my drink is there, pag
Yeah.
nakuha na lang ang can or bottle. Kaysa naman yung other drinks like whiskeys and whatnot. Ang daming ritual, ang dami. Just to get that optimal taste. Sabi ko, this is not, ayan. Then, I realized na, wala eh, medyo ano na tayo, pang chicks na yung drinks natin, sadly.
Yun naman. Pero, so kung ganun, what if not beer? If not beer, ano yung preferred alcoholic drinks? Alcoholic spirit? Or what? Like
Siguro
whatever.
vodka.
Siguro.
Yeah,
Or like you don't know, it's
vodka.
just whatever na lang.
Anything na clear, aside dun sa color yellow and other drinks, no.
Also,
All
yeah,
clear.
vodka. Vodka, of
Yeah,
course.
vodka.
Which is
Mga
my
clear.
favorite. My favorite fucking drink. That's my shot if I were when we do shots later. I mean, I'm gonna do shots, wala pala. I'm gonna do shots, you're gonna drink your beer, but I have vodka. And I'm also drinking, of course, soju,
Nice.
which is basically vodka. Because vodka
Yeah, the
is like
Korean vodka, ganun.
Korean vodka. It's like it's my favorite thing. It's just vodka. Kasi I think vodka is, for me, the smoothest, it's not necessarily smooth, but the smoothest spirit na pwede mo inumin. Especially compared to tequila or Bacardi or any of those other drinks. So vodka for me. That's why I have this.
Vodka for
That's why I have this.
Nice. GSM?
It's
Okay.
absolute.
What do you call that?
It's absolute
So
vodka. It's just pero to tubig lang to. I have it here on my table just kasi diba, you always have to drink. You have to hydrate.
Naka-prepare na.
Prepare.
Nice.
Pero it's water inside. Hindi siya, it's not vodka. Ayan. Sige, before we continue, since you know your origin now, may drinking games tayo.
Okay, sure.
I told you about this already, and the people who have watched the show know already. We have drinking games. So ang gagawin natin, I have a quiz. We'll do 2 questions now, 2 questions in the middle of the stream, and then 2 questions before we end. So we'll start now for the first 2 questions. Tapos this is what the game is called. It's called Who the Fuck Is That? Kasi I don't know if you've seen yung it was like last month. Sobrang daming cartoon characters or anime characters or just characters in general, not necessarily cartoon or anime, na they put through an AI and then they make it look like a real person. So ang gagawin natin dito is I'll show you the AI render, yung personified version of the character. Tapos you have 2 things. Tell me who the character is and where the character is from. If you get both right, you don't have to drink. If you get any one of them right, if you get one wrong, you have to drink 1 shot. If you get both wrong, you have to drink 2 shots. So that's 1 answer for who the character is and 1 answer for where they're from. Gets?
Okay, interesting.
So we
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
we have six in total for the stream, pero for now we'll start with two. Here's the first one. Of course, we'll start with an easy one. I feel like you're probably gonna know who this is. This is not gonna give. I doubt this gonna give. This is gonna make you think for more than 5 seconds. And here's the first
Okay.
one.
Let's see.
Who
Atay.
is this and where are they from?
Naruto? Hinata?
Is that your final
Hinata.
answer?
Yeah, Hinata the Naruto. Came from
Yeah,
Naruto.
it's easy. Fucking easy. It is Hinata.
Uh,
So madali lang. Of course, I can't make it impossible for you. Also, I forgot to say na since it is a drink game, I partake in it. I do a shot for every
nice,
time you're
nice.
correct. So I owe you 2 shots.
Nice, nice, nice.
My first, second. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here's the second one. I'm gonna give you a clue. This is not a character
Hinata.
from a show.
Mona Lisa?
Yeah, well, I fucking made it too easy. Wala, it's so easy.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna trip you up somehow.
No, I'm into the the artsy stuff ng
Yeah,
history.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, easy pa lang yan. We'll go to the harder ones later.
No.
I owe
Atay.
you 2 shots. But yeah. Okay. Now you have a feel of what's gonna happen later. It's not gonna be
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
easy. It's not gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
this
just a
easy.
giveaway.
This is giveaways.
Yeah, the easy round.
Okay. Can you spare me at least a drink? Like, can you
Oh, sure.
drink for me, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink with you. Oh,
Game, game,
kasi
game.
yung soju na ininom ko is it's the classic soju. It's the original
Yeah.
soju that doesn't have flavor. Di ko natikman. Have you drank it?
Yeah, yeah, I tried.
So alam mo na
Minsan,
it tastes like rubbing alcohol.
yeah.
Ganun.
That's why they add ano ba, Yakult.
Yakult,
Yun yung
yeah.
ginagawa nila.
Yeah, but I'm drinking it straight. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, it is the reason why I didn't like soju. Do you like soju?
Kapag kumakain na ng samgyupsal, yun lang. But,
Yun lang.
for personal drinking, no.
Hindi, inaayos lang. Kasi ayun, for the longest time, ayaw ko ng soju because of that experience. And then I tasted yung soju with flavors. And then, like, yeah.
You
Okay,
enjoyed
masarap
it.
pala to. Masarap. It's just, never drink original soju by itself. Which I'm doing right now. I don't.
But what's your favorite blend or mix?
I'm not sure because I feel like I forget na, but the ones that I remember enjoying are yung grapefruit and grape.
Grapefruit.
Yeah. Those are the ones na nagustuhan ko.
You mix it with
No,
soju.
like straight. Just no grapefruit flavored soju. Yeah.
Okay.
Ayun.
I thought yung mix of it kasi yun
Hindi,
yung
hindi.
hassle eh.
Ayun, hindi, wala naman. Hindi yung flavored. In terms of flavored sojus, ayun yung the ones that I enjoy, at least. Hindi ko masyado nagustuhan yung eh. Ano ba iba? There's...
Yeah,
Do you
the Sprite
remember?
one.
Yung other flavors of soju. I think there's... May apple soju yata, which I thought was gonna taste good, pero I didn't really enjoy it that much. Tapos
Yeah, when
surprisingly,
I see a soju is just everything is soju is just the same.
it's just soju. Hindi, pero I encourage you na subukan mo. Try grapefruit soju. It's good. Masarap siya.
Okay. I'll give it a try this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, before we start talk about this because you have an event happening this weekend. We're gonna go about what's gonna happen after the stream. Let's talk about some things that happened before the stream. How was your Halloween? Do
Okay.
you celebrate Halloween?
Halloween. Halloween, paano ko masabi yung Halloween ko? Wala eh. It's more like work lang and
Uh,
ano
do
tayo,
you not do you not celebrate Halloween?
mm, no eh.
Hindi. Okay,
Pero
because it's my
yun lang,
personal
I just
favorite.
give candies,
Uh,
candies na lang.
ay, meron ba dyan? Do people actually trick or treat in
No,
your area? Hindi naman.
bigay ka lang sa mga friends mo. Oh, ito.
Here, it's candy
Yeah.
for you.
Halloween naman, take this. Milky Way for you. Para kunwari, I
Uh,
care. Trick or treat.
kasi cause personally my favorite holiday or the holiday I look forward to the most is Halloween. Di ako
Cosmic.
not necessarily not Christmas. I'm not a Christmas type of person. I'm more of Halloween type of person. I'm more excited for Halloween than I am for Christmas. So kasi I like dressing
Ah,
up.
okay.
I like dressing up. Hindi ako nagko-cosplay. Just dressing up just the wackiest costume I can come up with. Hindi ko po nakita mo yung costume ko this Halloween. It was did you ever play Pokemon Emerald, Ruby or Sapphire?
No.
Hindi.
Parang na ano lang ako ng card, ng trading card game nyo before.
So wait, have you ever played the Pokemon game? Outside of yung trading
Pokemon
card?
game, siguro yung gusto before. Yung Pokemon sa website, yung browser.
Ah,
You get to enter.
what is this? Alam ko to. This is where, di ba, there's like everyone, madaming tao, and then
Man,
you
challenge
fuck,
everyone.
I remember, alam ko to. I remember this. I just forgot
I enjoyed
what
that.
it's called. Yeah, that. Pero
Yeah,
yun
I
nga, my
forgot.
costume was Archer. Or Archie pala. Archie from Team Aqua of Pokemon.
Para kita ko yan. Hindi ko
Basta
lang
if you go to
sa
the
meet.
page, if you go to my page, makikita mo naman. Pero yun nga, I like Halloween because I like dressing up. Yung
Yeah.
low cost, low budget costumes. Like,
That's
ginawa ko dati was, one of my personal favorites yung ginawa ko was, kasi meron akong Spider-Man. I have a Spider-Man shirt. So, may spider dito. Tapos, ang ginawa ko, Spider-Man shirt and then I wear a white long sleeves on top of it and then I bring around a camera. Tapos yun, low budget costume. I'm Peter Parker. Hindi lang. It's like easy costumes pero it's like I enjoy doing that. Tapos stuff like ano ba yung isa? Paano ba yung Daredevil on Netflix?
Daredevil. Daredevil, I only play. Sa Netflix hindi ko pa napanood.
Hindi pa
But the
mapanood.
movie itself,
Okay.
si Batman, Ben Affleck, yeah.
Kasi sa Netflix, yung costume niya, before he started having a full-on costume, yung costume niya at the start of the show was just black long sleeves, tapos yung boxer wraps, yung hand wraps, and then just something to cover his face. So nakabini lang ako na black. I covered my eyes. Tapos naka all black lang ako. And that's just me. Ayun lang.
I thought you love Halloween because of yung bunny girls.
Not really. I like drinking. That's what I love about Halloween. Kasi kapag Halloween, people go out and drink.
I agree.
Maybe that's what you like. Is that what you like? Yes. I take that as an affirmative. Siguro. Have you ever dressed up? Not necessarily for Halloween, but like ever in your life?
Yeah, I did. And it was a Halloween party na.
Ooh.
It's what you call Vic's Bear Room sa Saint Scholastica. It's like all-girls school. Tapos, may party
Ano
sila
yan?
for Laguna. Yung
Ano yan?
Halloween party din.
Oh,
Halloween party.
may party sila tapos you go. Because you're not from Saints
you go
ko.
there.
Because it's an
Yeah.
all-girls school.
Meron silang yeah. So mga Santa Rosa peeps, they would totally understand. They would totally know na.
Gets.
Sila yung school na the best when it comes to Halloween parties, no? They invite the schools nearby. La Salle, Don Bosco, tapos yung mga par schools. from Manila, pumupunta ng Santa Rosa for that event, no? So this Halloween party, di ba?
Oh.
Syempre, everyone, yeah, kailangan mag-ano ka, you need to dress up then because everyone is like
Yeah, yeah,
super effort. Everyone is like
yeah.
very spooky. So ako, out of my creative brain, kilala mo si Black Veil Brides.
Black Male Bride. Sounds
No,
familiar.
Black
Ano?
Veil Brides.
Black Veil Brides.
Yeah, Black
Sounds
Veil Brides.
familiar. Oh, it's the
Kiss.
band.
Yeah,
It's
Kiss.
the
Tama.
band. Okay, okay. So ayun, that's what
Marilyn
you dressed up
Manson.
as. So
Yeah.
wait, can you
So,
go through ano yung suot mo? What exactly were you exactly did you dress up with?
syempre, medyo music junkie tayo na, no? So, alam mo yun, mga tight jeans. Tight jeans.
Meron ka talagang black like leather jacket.
Yun ang hindi ko nagawa na because, alam ko, I'm just a student.
Uh,
So, black, everything black, tapos the
Something.
makeup,
Also like
and
may
makeup.
eyeliner ka pa, complete with eyeliner and
Yeah.
stuff.
Spooky yung ano. So, yun ang naging ano ko nun, yung literal na dress up ko na mismo. Tapos yun, I find it fun because effort, pawis, the makeup, the eyeliner, the eyeshadows, the powder, tapos ang init na, tapos drinking and
Tapos
everyone's
basa
dancing,
na
diba?
tumutulo na yung nawawala na
Yeah.
yung makeup mo kasi bounce.
Sabi ko, that's where, yun yung fun doon. Yun yung spookiness. Yeah, yun yung time na I remember na dress up ako. Actually, I did it twice.
Wait. With the same costume?
Not really same costume, but the same idea. Makeup
Same
na lang.
idea. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like still Black Veil Brides.
Yeah.
Or punk rock. Ganun.
Yeah, more of the Kiss, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Yan. Para
Oh.
Halloween vibe. Emo levels yun.
Wait, are you a rock fan?
I am.
What's your favorite
Kasi,
rock band? Or
Red Hot Chili
who?
Peppers.
Red Hot Chili,
Red Hot
of
Chili
course.
Peppers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you can't. What's your favorite song from Red Hot Chili
Favorite
Peppers?
song, marami. But, pinaka-dearest to my heart is La Vie en Rose. You know that song?
La Vie en Rose. Wait, they from Red Hot Chili
No,
Peppers?
no. This is not the, ito lang yung favorite song ko mismo.
Wait,
Like,
okay.
favorite original song. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Kasi pag
I
sinabi
know
mong
La
rock,
Vie en Rose.
marami. There's a lot, starting from the Paramore, ano pa ba?
Of
From
course.
Paramore to the nu metal, heard of Issues. Maraming genre. It's just that if there's one specific song that I really love, that's La Vie en Rose.
It's La Vie en
It's
Rose.
either the original singer, Edith Piaf, or kilala mo naman si Lady Gaga, no? Yeah,
Wait, did
kinanta niya rin
she
yan.
sang it? Talaga? I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard her version of it.
Yeah.
Di ko alam. I don't think she had.
She's so talented, no?
She is.
Kaya niya yung mga ganung bagay, yeah.
She is.
Kasi she's a jazz artist eh. Kaya, she can do those
Fuck,
songs.
I
Ayun, that's
didn't know. I didn't know.
Ikaw, what's your favorite song?
Favorite song?
Yeah.
Man, that's hard. On the top of my head, wala, I don't know. I've never thought about which song is yung favorite song. Pero on the top of my head, if I have to think of one, come up with one right now, probably any song by Bazzi. I don't know if Bazzi. Either Sober or ano ba ba? What those other? I forgot the other songs. So maybe Sober. I don't know if you know Sober from Bazzi, but yeah. I love Bazzi's songs, even though Bazzi is not my favorite artist of all time. I just enjoy.
Who's your favorite artist?
Mahirap eh. Walang favorite one. I have lots of favorite artists.
Same.
I have a list like Post Malone, Bazzi, Linkin Park, Billie
Linkin
Eilish.
Park.
Yeah, those are
Linkin Park.
probably my the four that I can think of.
Linkin
Nate
Park.
Drive vibes. Yeah, fucking I love Bazzi so much. Yeah, Linkin Park. Dude, I grew up with Linkin Park
Actually,
kasi
same.
dude, I can't. I'm so lucky. I feel like I'm so lucky. I grew up with my dad, who is such a big Linkin Park fan. I think he's probably the reason why I love Linkin Park. Because what he does is he blasts Linkin Park in the house, which probably annoys my mom and my sisters. He
Yeah.
blasts it like lit to the point that yun, marinig talaga siya ng kapitbahay ko. And then I was like, oh,
Speaking of,
yes. Yes, please. I love Linkin Park. I grew up with Linkin Park.
speaking of, no, may naalala ako dyan eh. Alam mo yung mga early mornings na yung mga random music outside.
Tapos,
No?
marinig mo. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Pero good sa'yo, Linkin Park. Okay lang.
Yeah.
Pero yung ibang songs, ba't ganun?
Yeah.
Yung morning ba? May
Mga
experience ako ganyan before. Alala ka lang. Because of
Sana.
that.
So, wait. So, you
Okay
like
lang.
Linkin Park?
Yes,
Yes.
Chester Bennington talaga. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so
Gusto ko rin
sad.
yung mix.
That's so sad.
Gusto ko rin yung mix nila, yung mga keyboards, yun. Doon ako na-orient na
Okay. I just love
doon
shouting.
pumasok yung
I love
visuals.
shouting with them. Ayun yun.
Yeah, the energy.
LNG, yeah. Iba talaga eh. I'm not a big fan of kasi diba if you talk about rock, people think about Metallica. Metallica, not Metallica. Metal is what I wanted to say, not necessarily Metallica. Like metal, diba? If you say rock, people think about metal or screamos.
Correct. Agree.
Yeah. But I don't really.
Pero
I'm
meron
not a.
silang genre na.
Yeah. Hindi ako. I'm not really I'm not a fan of yung ganun. Not really screamo. Not into screamos that much or metal songs. Pero yan.
Yun, sabi nga ni Kayolo, Night
Yeah,
Drive.
Night Drive
Drive.
vibes. Yeah, Bazzi. That's what Bazzi is. Pero nga, what's your favorite, if we go about rock songs, what's your favorite rock song?
Rock song that I can think of.
That you can think of.
Anong title yun? Yung kay Stevie Wonders.
Sing it.
Hi.
Sing
I
it.
play it.
Sing it. Chat.
Yes. Kasi I play bass eh. Kaya higher grounds,
Ay, we.
I
Oh,
guess.
nice.
Yeah.
So
I
what
used to
song? What's the
play
song from Stevie Wonder?
Higher grounds? Marami eh. Yung maalala ko lang ngayon, higher grounds, ano pa ba? Yung
How does
may
higher
upbeat
grounds go?
talaga.
I don't know if I remember higher grounds eh.
In my head, wala, mahina. Bulok tayo konti.
Kaya mo? Yeah, sayang. Damn.
Medyo, ano pa ba? Ano yung mga magaganda? Wala eh, panay yung pang-banda lang talaga yung natitripan ko eh. Ano ba yung mga rock songs na kayang kantahin? Rock ba yung sa Queen na
Yeah,
Love of
is
My
diba rock yun? Isn't
Life?
Queen rock?
Yeah, they're rock. Pero
Yeah.
yung, siguro yun yung naisip kong rock. Slow rock? Love of My Life.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Naalala ko, anisip ko Aerosmith. What's that song? Yung sobrang taas. I love that song. Like the song that's so high. Ano yun? Fuck, I'm trying to remember.
Ako din eh. Naalala ko, General Luna eh.
Ay, bakit? Bakit General Luna?
Pero kasing banda sa Philippines na yung all-girls band na ang idol nila sa Aerosmith. So, yun yung inspiration nila. Kaya General Luna. If you guys can check it out, it's an all-girls band. Philippine OPM. Di ko alam kung buhay pa sila.
I haven't heard of them yet.
Yeah.
No,
Aerosmith.
I remember. Isn't it Dream On? Whenever I hear that song, it's just music to my ears. The note, yung high note. Dude,
Yeah.
impossible to hit,
Gano'n si ano,
but
eh,
sounds so
si
good.
Tyler, gano'n kalakas si
Yeah,
Tyler, eh.
kaya nga eh. I remember when he was still when he was
Yung prime.
judging sa American Idol.
Siya yung parang ano, nakakaiba talaga.
Yeah. Sa American Idol, it's America's. You have Randy, si Simon Cowell.
Saan
Paano?
ka?
Tapos we had an Aerosmith sing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Parang mix up. Pero okey din
yeah,
yung
yeah.
blend
Yeah.
nila.
Oo nga.
Ay,
True.
iba-ibang genre.
I miss watching that show. Um, yeah. Okay. So,
Shot. Shot.
I will do a shot. Meron ako. I'm drinking my soju, so I'll drink my soju along with you.
Okay, game.
Heineken. How do you like Heineken?
Yun lang, as is.
Alam mo, Heineken is probably one of the beers na I think I don't really mind drinking. Kasi I'm not a big fan of beer.
Yeah.
Not that big of a fan. Ang gusto ko lang iniinom, like
Red
my
Horse.
favorite beer, of course, is Red Horse. Not because of the taste, kasi malakas siya. Kasi it's strong. That's why I love Red Horse.
Yeah. Kasi when you drink Red Horse, parang more Pinoy talaga, eh, 'no?
Yeah. Kasi when you're drinking
Tropa, eh.
Red Horse, you're not drinking it for the taste. You're drinking it for the experience of drinking
For the
Red Horse.
tropa.
Oo nga, for the tropa.
Yeah.
Ay nga yun.
Yeah, I agree.
Ayun. Okay, so I want to say we have something you have to do tomorrow. That's why you're not doing shots now kasi you have something important happening afterwards. You can't get drunk. I'm not gonna cost
Yeah.
you your no
Yeah.
a loss. Pero diba, you have something happening after the stream. You
Yeah,
have a tournament.
Yep. It's a tournament, no? It's an invitational from the countries around the world, no?
Oh
If
wait,
you heard of,
invitational
yeah,
siya. So that's a big deal na you're part of it
yeah,
kasi it's an invitational. You were invited to be part of it.
yeah. Pero before you get invited, they are going to ask you, no, vote for your players dyan sa Philippines, no,
Yeah.
before we get to choose.
Yeah, and they voted for
Ako,
you?
yeah, yun nga yung weird dun, eh, because,
Not weird. That's what's cool about. What's so dude, congrats. I didn't know invitational siya. I feel like it's so much more of a big deal kapag kasama ka sa invitational than you're joining you qualified for a tournament kasi if invitational, at least ibig sabihin yun, you were recognized to be part of this big event. So congrats,
yun nga yung,
congrats to you.
yeah,
Dude, so
thank
happy for
you.
you.
Yun nga yung weird dun, eh. It's on the process na yung months na yun, I had my heartbreak na
All
breakup
right,
tayo
yeah.
doon.
You
Tumigil ako ng
mentioned.
streaming. Yeah, tumigil ako streaming. And apparently, ba't nagtataka ako, yung mga nagpo-post na, "Uy, kasali ka dito sa gano'n." Oh, bakit? Binoto ako ng Hearthstone players. Then, I was invited. Gano'n yung nangyari, eh. Parang, why? I'm not playing Hearthstone for almost 2 to 3 months. Then, I don't know, they believed in me. Sabi ko, "Sige, why not? Let's give it another chance," no? Kasi ako, at that time, stop na streaming muna, no? Kasi of
Mhm.
course, when you had your heart, well,
Mhm.
that's life, no? You just have to, feel it, just to get over and move on. Tumigil ako, then apparently, an opportunity came out of nowhere. Uy, sali ka sa ganitong event, you are representing Philippines. Oh, ba't gano'n? Parang absent ako for a long time. And then yun, yun na yung history. Then, for the first month, for this month of November, parang every month, parang 4 countries yun, eh. We are
Yeah.
against for this. Naka-bracket namin, Argentina, mga proud favorite, and yung mga binote nila sa Argentina, that's 4 players. 4 players from Uruguay, and as well as Portugal. Some of them are like legit grandmaster. Are you aware of chess?
Yes. Yeah, like
Chess.
their
When you say
rankings in chess. Yeah.
yes, correct. Sa Hearthstone, they also follow that kind of ranking. Ako wala pa ako sa gano'n, parang I consider myself always even though if nandun ako, ano lang ako, streamer level. Streamer level ako. Wala ako sa ano nun, kasi those people, trabaho sa kanila, like 9
Yeah.
hours, 8 hours, like, damn! You can't really, beat them out of nowhere. They know what they're doing. So gano'n, I always, consider myself in Hearthstone streamer level, because I have a day job,
Yeah.
and then yun, last week we were against, Argentina. We kind of fell short. Ang score nun 2-3, 2 wins kami, 3 wins sila. But it's fine. And then for this week, kalaban namin, akala ko Uruguay ang kalaban namin later on, but apparently it is against Portugal. After nitong gig natin, yun, practice. You know the term
Yeah,
scrimmage.
scrims, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do scrimmage,
That's why
test, test.
that's why you can't get drunk tonight. Kaya hindi ka
Yeah,
magsha-shots. Kaya ako
yeah. I was planning to get tequila,
yeah,
para
kaya
for
nga
the.
eh. Exactly. We talked about this. Sayang, dapat we had it on a different date para pwede kang mag-shots,
Yeah,
no?
para malakas yung punch yung mga natin.
Maybe soon
De
we can
joke
have
lang.
another collab soon.
Yeah. Yeah, excited naman ako pretty much lang because for this kind of setup, no, it's kind of fun, no? You get to meet someone, who's going to be bigger someday, and this is something that you could look back, no? Na, hey, ganito pala ako, sabi ko, hindi
Yeah.
yan tama, hindi yan, chong, mali yan, hindi ako yan.
Yeah, it's always, I
Yeah,
mean, whether or not naman we ever become like full-fledged yung content creators, it's still
yeah,
something that you'd want to look back on, diba? Kasi it's like at that point, oh dude, I sobrang enjoy this part of my life when I was streaming and doing collabs with other streamers as well. It's just a
diba?
nice thing to look back on, whether or not maging content creator tayo in the
Oh,
future.
yeah.
Okay,
Pakilala si
but
PHFaust? Yes, oo, naalala ko yun nung one time, Friday night
wow,
drinking na. Part ako
wow,
doon, one
yeah.
episode niya.
Yeah, year one guest. Year one
Yeah,
guest ka. I mean, kasi
tapos
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Let's talk about your thing kasi we'll talk about your thing tomorrow. So may tournament, you have a tournament tomorrow with um
Portugal.
Portugal. Yeah, there you go, Portugal. We're gonna do it after this stream. Your
Yep.
first game is what time?
Ang game namin later on because, iba kasi time zones eh.
Yeah.
So, we stick with dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, it's 3 AM. Sa kanila siguro mga hapon na yun
3
sa kanila.
a.m. You have to play at 3 a.m. Feeling ko
Yeah,
there's still something to consider, no? Na
yeah.
your state of mind at 3 a.m. iba siya yung people you're fighting, you're competing against na who had a full sleep before the competition.
Yeah. And for the ones who's watching, if you guys know Super Fake of Hearthstone, who won the Masters Tour last week, siya katapat namin, no? If you can search
Oh
it out,
shit.
Super Fake, yan, siya katapat namin later on.
But
And hopefully manalo Philippines against Portugal, no?
of course. What I
Yeah.
mean, we believe in you. We believe in you.
Yeah.
Ano, it's an
Yeah.
invitational, so ano lang siya, it's like parang promotional event for Hearthstone or parang
Yeah, it's parang ano siya, new organizations trying to do those kinds of events. Kasi 'di ba, pandemic happened,
yeah,
nabawasan yung mga events, 'di ba? Kagaya ng if you are aware, Dota 2, 'di ba? Hirap din sila kasi yung mga organizations,
yeah,
ganun. Ito, new starting out organization, they were able to get the good people from the back end who was able to organize this kind of big event and ask out, like ask na each country's um, pipili sila ng mga players who's going to vote for players, 'di ba? So para mas streamline na Hearthstone player nga 'to. So,
Mhm.
lahat yun ang daming process nangyari. And these people, hindi naman 'to nanggaling out of nowhere. These are coming from people from Blizzard, sa mga may experience na organizations, 'di ba? If you're aware of Mogul, 'yan, yung mga tao from
Mhm.
Mogul, yung mga tao from whatever, paano ba tawag dito, yung mga tournament, platforms, may mga gano'n galing tao. Parang lahat sila nag-ano, para sa Steve Jobs na gagawa sila ng organization na, "Hey,
That's cool.
kukulitin namin yung mga countries to countries 'no, tingnan natin yung mga crowd favorites and yung binote niyo, we are going to invite them and challenge them 'no, against they are going to represent their own respective countries." And yung cash prize and whatnot, something I cannot disclose, but
Yeah.
kasi din ano, eh. So yun, it is definitely a big event kasi, yung countries ng buong ano, mundo, maglalaban-laban yan until January, end of December, until January.
Wait, so you're part of a group? You're part of a group kaya you're fighting against? Who are you fighting against? Uruguay, Portugal,
Portugal, Argentina. Yun lang
Argentina.
yung ka-bracket namin
Yeah. And then
for
after,
this week.
yeah,
Next week, change
iba na.
brackets. Puwedeng USA, puwedeng Korea, puwede yung mga
Oh.
Europe, nandiyan hanggang ma-streamline para siyang round robin yung
Yeah,
ano,
yeah.
format. And this is definitely a big format 'no. So hopefully 'no, madala namin yung Philippines at least finals. Kasi ang laking bagay nun,
Hopefully.
oo.
Yeah. Kamusta ba?
Ah,
How's the standing? Kamusta ba yung standing right now?
Standing, since kakasimula lang last week, medyo nasa losing side ang Philippines,
Oh,
but
it started last week lang pala.
yeah, last week. So meron kaming 1L,
1L. But
1L
it's
na
fine.
agad.
That's the first week.
Yeah,
First week pa lang
first
naman.
week. Babawi kami for
Yeah.
the second week, third week,
Yeah, I mean,
and then
hopefully, I mean,
fourth
diba,
week.
you win the next games, so one loss and then everything else is a
Ano,
win. Oh, diba?
yeah. Kaya mas maganda dikit tayo sa gitna para
Yeah.
ano, umabot na hanggang
Yeah.
dulo.
It's just for ano siya,
Kasi
it's for
siyempre
it's for entertainment para lang hindi siya sobrang one-sided, no.
yeah.
That's what you say. Para hindi siya sobrang that's why you lose so that it's more entertaining.
Ah,
Right.
puwede,
Yeah.
pero may challenge.
Para may challenge.
Yeah, that's what they say 'no? It is what it is. Pero yun, it feels good din naman na you represent your country then siyempre early
I
stages
feel
pa lang
like
ganyan.
I think you're downplaying it. Doesn't I doubt it just feels good. I feel like it probably feels fucking amazing. Kasi
Of course.
you were picked for how many how many Hearthstone players in the Philippines. Tapos ikaw yung napili, no? To compete to the
Yeah, one of the top.
invitational.
Yeah, yeah.
Tapos ilan
Ewan
na
ko out
kayo?
of nowhere, eh.
Ilan na kayo, diba? You said like I think you mentioned 4?
Yeah, a team siya ng 4.
Yeah, a team
So
of
there are
just 4.
formats. Merong team, merong solo, meron pang ibang format which is Battlegrounds.
Okay.
So technically the formats are standard, standard team, standard solo, and then Battlegrounds.
So that's a
A
total of
team of 4 din.
6. And then
So
so 8, 9. So 9 players in total.
yes,
Ganun ba?
9 representatives so far. And hindi lang ito yung invitational na nakuha namin. Meron pa kaming event this January. Ito, other 3 players din na ulit. So technically, hindi pa nare-recognize sa ngayon. But so far, 12 players representing the Philippines na at
Mhm.
for this month until January. Yan, 12 players nagre-represent ng Philippines for Hearthstone.
Right,
Okay?
so
Hearthstone kasi sa Pilipinas medyo
yeah, ayun nga. So I was gonna ask that. Kamusta ba? What's the scene like sa Philippines? Kasi all I know is I know the only thing I know about Philippines and competitive scene is
Mobile Legends.
the only thing wala ako hindi ako familiar sa Hearthstone but the
Yeah.
only scene that's popular in the Philippines is If not mobile games, which is obviously Mobile Legends and I think it's that and yung
Although
COD
the
Mobile. Yeah.
yes, Call of
The
Duty.
other Call of Duty Mobile, yeah. So Wild
Yep,
Rift
yep.
isn't even big in the Philippines. Pero if not those, the only other thing that I can think of is a big scene in the Philippines is because I'm a big fighting game um fan.
Tekken ba
Yeah.
yan?
Tekken, only Tekken. Out of sa lahat ng fighting games, Tekken lang yung sobrang laki ng scene sa Philippines. Not Street
Oh.
Fighter, not Guilty Gear is Rising, but it's basically just Tekken. Pero like
Tekken pa
it's
rin,
only Tekken.
legit.
It just feels so. So ay nga. So
Yeah.
in competitive scene ng Philippines, if you're not into the mobile games like Mobile Legends, which is the biggest thing right now, or Tekken, the competitive scene is maliit. It's pretty small. So what's it like
Yeah.
with Hearthstone?
Yun nga eh, yun yung sad story dun eh. Since it's pandemic, so medyo the support is like medyo kasi before there are Hearthstone teams, no? From Brand Esports, from Globe
Oh, I didn't
Liab.
know that. I
Yeah,
didn't know it
there
was
are
that big.
teams. Yeah, may Brand Esports. If you're aware of Brand
Yeah,
Esports, meron
of
yan.
course, I know Bren.
Liab, Globe,
Mm-hmm.
meron yan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nakalimutan ko yung sa PLDT, yung mga meron teams before. It's just that, habang tumatanda yung esports sa
Yeah.
Pilipinas, nashi-shift lahat sila sa Mobile Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Even yung Dota 2, nag-Mobile Legends din. Diba? Pero Dota 2 is like God tier eh. Parang
Yeah.
walang tatalo sa Dota 2. Pero off-season ng Dota 2, everyone is on Mobile Legends, no?
Yeah.
Streamers ng Facebook Gaming, Mobile Legends.
Yeah.
Ang meta, Mobile
Mobile
Legends
Legends.
because it is accessible for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Maski yung makita
For
mo
sure,
dyan sa
for sure.
tabi, they have phone, they can play Mobile Legends. Compared to Hearthstone, people who are trying Hearthstone, yes, they can enjoy it for a day or two, but at the end of the day, they need to collect cards, no? Hindi naman kasi hilig ng
Yeah.
Pilipino yung
Ay nga,
mag-grind talaga.
that's something kasi I remember because I got into alam mo one of the things I love about games is theory crafting. That's what people if pinanood mo yung stream ko before, the, that's the biggest thing that I do, theory crafting, which wala. Sometimes it's boring for people, but I love theory crafting. That's why I love card games. So I did think about trying Hearthstone. So I did try it for like for a week or so yata. And then yung thing na got me out of it because I tried alam mo naman, of course, alam mo yung competitors ng Hearthstone, right? Legends of Runeterra, of
Legends of
course.
Runeterra, yeah.
Yeah.
Yan,
So
Rising Star din yan.
yeah, ayun nga. Pero I think I don't know if it's true. Tell me if it's true. Pero I remember na what I was thinking of whether or not I wanted to try Hearthstone or Legends of Runeterra is chinek ko kasi sa snitch ko and then I saw on Reddit a lot of people saying how Hearthstone, sabi nila, Hearthstone is a play to win game. Not play. Pay to
Pay.
win game.
I can agree to that because yung collection mo, it requires you to, as a competitive player, you need to invest eh. No?
Yeah.
If you want, just like Magic the Gathering, no? It's a really expensive game. For you to be able to build your own deck, you need to pay for some stuff, no? Just to get those specific cards, or you can buy the cards specifically. For Hearthstone, even if you don't get to buy the cards, like yung card mismo, you buy dust through buying collection a lot of cards. Yung excess cards nako-convert to something what you call dust in
Mm-hmm.
Hearthstone. So technically speaking, if you want to stay competitive, you want to like play the meta decks, syempre you need a complete collection. If you don't
Mm-hmm.
have a complete collection, syempre meron kang hindrances to play a specific deck to win certain tournaments, 'di ba? Kaya siya nasasabing pay to win
Pay to
because,
win.
kailangan mo gumastos. Kaysa naman alam mo yung time na nako-consume mo when you are collecting cards
Yeah.
versus na meron ka ng collection, you get to practice, no? you get to play the better cards. Kaysa dun sa free to play, yes, grinder ka. Yes, magaling ka. But at the end of the day, you're still grinding to collect more cards to
Yeah.
use or so you have something to use, di ba? Kaya doon na pumapasok. Compared to
Legends of Frontera.
Legends of Frontera, akala ko Legends of Frontera is the League of Legends eh, pero nabaliktad ko, baliktad.
Tama naman
Legends of
eh.
Frontera. Because I also played Legends of Frontera when it first came out. Siyempre, mga ano tayo, TCG boys, oh,
Yeah,
Legends
yeah,
of
yeah.
Frontera. I tried, no? From Legends of Frontera, siyempre, mahilig ako sa aggressive decks. You know? Yun ang baseline of everything eh. So, I started with the basic ano ba tawag doon? One champion sa Legends of
Yeah.
Frontera. Nag-stick lang ako doon sa path niya just to collect the aggressive cards. Ganon. And you know what? Ang comparison niya sa Hearthstone, ang bilis mo ma-complete yung collection sa Legends of Frontera. So, if there's two games, even if I can't be biased to this because it's the reality. Legends of Frontera is way better compared to Hearthstone kapag collection, if you want to get the full collection. Sa Hearthstone, aabutin ka pa ng buwan-buwan.
Yeah.
Legends of Frontera, it's different. You just have to stay playing every day. So siguro mako-complete mo na yan in a month lang. Makukumpleto mo na
Yeah.
lahat ng cards sa Legends of Frontera if you play it every day. Sa Hearthstone, I don't think so.
Because I
Because
think I
there's
think you
so much time.
mentioned yung you can't buy cards by themselves. So it's for example may gusto mong card. How do you get a card, that specific card sa Hearthstone? Do you have to open
Good
packs
question.
until makuha mo siya?
Yeah, when you open packs, there's 5 cards in a pack. Pag may duplicate, pwede mo siya i-dust. When you dust, yung
Ah.
ano nun, meron yung parang amount of dust. And those numbers, yung specific amount of dust, kapag sabi natin na meet mo yung certain number of dust to purchase a card, pwede mo gamitin yon. But the question is, gaano kadami yung duplicate cards mo? Diba? To get
So
that specific number.
you can't spend money to just buy one specific card. Which, because I think if I remember
You can.
correctly, sa Legends of Frontera you can do that. You can just buy a specific card. If I remember
Legends of
correctly.
Frontera, gems ata doon or
Yeah,
some
gems.
sort
Pero
eh.
you spend money
And
to have
may
gems,
maximum
and
figure.
then you can use the gems
Correct,
to
yeah.
buy specific
Cards.
cards. Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
So,
Tapos
ayun nga,
pag may
okay.
duplicate doon, i-ano lang
Yeah,
Legends
yeah,
of
yeah.
Frontera.
So, hindi
Which is
ganun. You
good.
can't do that in Hearthstone.
Yeah, sa Hearthstone it's different. You just buy the cards itself. The packs
Decks.
itself.
Mhm.
Aasa ka doon sa pack of duplicate sila, di ba?
Yeah.
Para maano mo sila, ma-convert mo sila into dust. Which, I don't think na makompleto mo lahat ng set. So ako, personally, I spend like 9 to 10,000 per expansion just to complete everything. Diba? That's how much you need to
Yeah.
stay competitive, to stay relevant. Kung dumiretso ako ng path ng Legends of Runeterra, I don't think I would spend that much. Kasi Legends of Runeterra, yung ano economy niya is more of cosmetics. Diba? If you
Yes,
remember,
there. Yeah,
ang ganda ng cosmetics.
deck. Your ang tawag doon?
Yung
What?
field, yung
The
battlefield
field,
mo,
and
yung
then
parang,
tapos may parang character ka, your Poro.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's way different sa Hearthstone. Though may cosmetics ang Hearthstone, but whales like me, whales like, uh, yun talaga. Kasi ako, I really can't play Hearthstone like 24/7.
Yeah.
Na-enjoy ko yung competitive side ng Hearthstone, but the grinding side, hindi ko siya
Yeah.
ma-enjoy. Because, wala, hindi na tayo trabaho. Ganun yung sa akin eh.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's just for Hearthstone.
I mean,
Kaya,
even though we talk about yung comparison with Hearthstone and Legends of Runeterra, Hearthstone is more popular than Legends of Runeterra, diba?
yes,
Yeah,
because of the mechanics that
yeah.
Hearthstone has.
I mean, if I just checked, I checked right now, on Twitch, Hearthstone has 40.6 thousand viewers watching right now. Legends of Runeterra, you wanna guess compared to 40.6 thousand people? You wanna guess
I
how
don't wanna
many?
guess because hindi ko siya ramdam. Mas
Legends of
pumunta ako Twitch,
Runeterra,
Hearthstone.
Legends of Frontera only has 1.5k. Not
Kita mo.
even not even 10,000. Doesn't even break
Yeah,
10,000. Just 1.5 thousand people compared to 40,000 people sa Hearthstone.
I agree. Kaya it boils down to, bakit ako sa Facebook gaming? Bakit hindi ako sa
Exactly,
Twitch?
that is what I was gonna ask.
I get
Kasi
that a lot.
yeah, kasi alam mo, the reason why I asked this, I wanted to search up on it bago ko itanong sa'yo. But
Yeah.
I searched Facebook. There was hardly
Wala,
anyone
Mars.
watching. Hardly anyone watching on
Correct.
Facebook, but on Twitch, maraming nanonood. A lot more. I mean,
Sa
marami
Twitch,
dito. To be honest, marami sa Twitch ang one viewer streamers. But
correct.
sobrang dami nanonood sa Twitch na it just makes me feel like you have better chances of
Yeah.
having people find your
Community.
stream.
A
Yeah.
better community.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I always get that a lot. Tequila, you just need to find the right community, the right group of people, so
Mm-hmm.
you can grow as a content creator. For me, I always remind myself, why did I start streaming in the first place? Sabi ko, I want I want to contribute something in my country to help the esports side. And doon ka na notice, ang hina ng card games natin dito.
Yeah.
When you speak of esports card games, hindi lang kasi yan yung Magic the Gathering kasi wala pa masyadong online stuff yan before. Paper Magic is way better, because by heart Magic the Gathering din ako eh. But when it comes to mobile or computers, LANs, when you go to, your a legit tournament, 'di ba? It's a computer shop, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
It all starts with a computer shop, a good internet cafe. Eh, maski saan sa Makati yan. So for our viewers, no, if you guys are aware of how competitive tournaments are, they always look for quality internet cafes. So, kung papasok dyan, Hearthstone. Na-notice ko, bakit ganun? Ba't wala masyadong Pinoy? Kaya sabi ko, one for the team ako. I know for myself na if I'm going to start streaming, yes, before I started kasi, tinignan ko Twitch better because I get to play with the pros. Facebook gaming, it's a big risk because no one really watches Hearthstone sa
Person
Facebook gaming
Facebook.
because they prefer Mobile Legends and the other mobile games. Diba? Sabi ko sa sarili ko, no, it's alright. Ang mindset ko, work in progress din. Just like Trey Gutierrez. Diyan ako na-inspire. I want to put myself into somewhere na ako lang yung nandoon pa at the moment. Kasi sooner or later, just like how you make, how you grow plants, di ba? Tanim mo dyan, someday tutubo yan.
Mm-hmm.
Ganun ang mindset ko. Wala pa nagdo-dominate ng Facebook. Ay, wala pa nagdo-dominate ng Hearthstone sa Facebook. And I want to be that first person. Everyone has Facebook, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Sabi ko sa sarili ko, I know this is a big risk, but one thing's for sure is that I get to introduce Hearthstone to Filipino players. At the same time, if there is one content creator, specifically Hearthstone, in Facebook gaming, unang maisipin dyan, LeTequila. Diba? Compared to
Mm.
Twitch medyo, yes, I can get 100 subscriber, 100 viewers. Let's say if I'm against with the Grandmaster of United States, No Hands Gamer, or whoever, at the end of the day, yung passion ko yung nag-spark sa akin to streaming, hindi ko nasunod. Parang I just followed where the money goes, di ba? Yun yung ano ko, sabi ko, this is a big risk, but I believe in what ano yung nag-spark sa passion ko nun, stay muna ako sa Facebook gaming. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
some way or somehow, I'll get somewhere sa Facebook gaming. Because again, I want to bring the Filipino community in the esports scene ng Hearthstone or any card games, no? That's my mentality about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya doon, Facebook gaming. Hag Twitch, siguro mag-desperado na tayo. Pwede, kasi there are a lot of ways for us to grow sa Twitch. You just have to, ewan ko, kalabanin mo yung pro, talk about that pro, di ba? I don't know.
Okay, I
Ikaw,
mean, sobrang respectable. I respect that way of thinking. But I just want to suggest something like that. No, not really suggest, but I want to talk about
yeah,
yung something with that. Pero I mean, I gets ko, sobrang gets ko naman. Like, gusto mo yung Filipinos. The only thing that I'm thinking is uh gets ko naman yung sasabi mo na gusto mo, 'di ba, Filipinos to watch you. Pero if you don't have a lot of Filipinos watching you on Facebook, I think okay lang din naman. It's there's nothing wrong with if you stream sa Twitch and people who are you get more people who care about Hearthstone, who you can grow your community sa Twitch. Na you can bring in Filipinos even if you're streaming on Twitch. Kasi meron
yeah,
naman, because there are people, there's
yeah,
still
yeah,
Filipinos
there.
man ano naman sa Twitch. I remember when I streamed Twitch, there was at least a couple of few viewers who were also Filipinos na nanonood sa akin. Even though it was my first time streaming on uh Twitch. Every time it's first time streaming Hearthstone on Twitch. Kasi, I mean, just because there was just so many people watching on Twitch na there was bound to be at least one or two Filipinos na nanonood ng
Yeah, yeah. I
ayun. And
agree.
then once they found out na you're Filipino,
Oh,
at
Pinay.
least yun. Yung ganun lang. Pero na, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not, I'm not saying naman, ay, yung tama, there's no right way of going about it. Wala mong magsasabi na tama yung sinasabi ko or
Yeah.
tama yung sinasabi mo na dapat ng Facebook or dapat mag-Twitch ka. It's just sobrang dami. There's so many ways of going about yung whatever it is you
Agree.
want to do as a content creator.
But
There's
I
no
agree to your point.
one path of doing it.
Yeah. Pero ang sagot siguro diyan, let's say after 6 months, yun dun na papasok yung question again. After 6 months siguro or after a year, I need to give it a number. If
Yeah.
hindi talaga nag-grow yung first, it same goes with life, no? For our viewers, ganun. Just like what I mentioned kanina, if let's say within 6 months, yung gusto kong mangyari, what I want to push through, hindi siya hindi ganun yung outcome, it's never too late to change plans, no?
Yeah.
To change routes, no? Yung Twitch, lagi ko kino-consider yan. I can switch to Twitch anytime, but I'll give this another try because yung bilang ko nun, dahil may heartbreak tayo, square one ulit. Who knows,
Mm.
di ba? Square one ulit ako. Kaya after 6 months siguro pwede. So, I agree to what you're saying. Yung Twitch, tapos Filipino. Cool. Yan. Doon na, domino effect. That's the other side of the coin. Which, agree din naman ako. No? I'm not really close to any options or any changes. Because right now, I'm loving the process of, just like this one, I learned something from you. Diba? PHFaust. And I learned some things our colleagues after the academy, and as well as the people I watch in Twitch and as well as in Facebook gaming. So technically later on, once I realize all of these things, siguro nga Twitch ang sagot sa
Mm-mm.
tanong.
I mean, just because man Twitch doesn't mean na you're gonna have less Filipino
Kaya,
viewers. Sobrang dami lang nanonood sa Facebook, but it doesn't mean na you have to go Facebook if you want to target Filipinos.
yes, correct.
Yeah. I mean, we'll figure it out at one point naman. We'll figure it out. It's not, hindi man siya, di ba? No content creator, there's no one way of doing about things.
Agree.
So,
Yeah.
ayun.
We
Woo!
just have
Ang
to
bigat
find
naman
our
ng topic natin. Sobrang bigat.
It's
Um,
fashion field.
it's fashion. I mean, something else about fashion. I mean, you mentioned Amplify Academy. I can't talk about this. I mean, and I can't ask. I can't. Hindi man ako. The question doesn't apply to me because I'm happily with my girlfriend, but you're in Amplify Academy. We're gonna talk about other stuff in Amplify Academy, but I want to ask first. Meron ka bang nagustuhan sa Amplify Academy considering na you're fresh from breakup? This is probably a time of your life when you're probably thinking about things like this.
Mhm, mhm. So, what's the question?
I don't know. The question is there anyone that piques your interest in Amplify
Ah,
Academy?
wow.
Mm.
Exose. Um, ako, honestly, there's no point in lying. It just makes a fool out of you. That's what I always believe in. This is what I always tell my friends then.
Oh, you
Kung may
always tell
crush
your
kayo,
friends this. Okay.
ah, kapag may crush kayo, it doesn't matter. It's alright to tell them na crush mo sila. At the end of the day, wag mo sila i-pursue. Kaya dyan ay mga guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, kapag may partner ng tao, okay lang sabihin mong crush mo yun. I admire you. Admire lang. Huwag niyo i-push.
Admire it.
Huwag niyong i-pursue kasi again, you are going to hit someone's alam
Yeah.
mo yun, gumigitna ka ganun lang. Admire lang, dito ka lang. So, ang sagot sa question, no? Siguro, sino
Is
bang pinaka-active, 'di ba? Puwede natin sabihin si Odin, 'di ba? Odin is like really active, 'no?
mm-hmm.
Kita mo yung energy niya, she's really into it. Wala pa siya sa the gaming house. Sinabi ko na, whether matalo, manalo na 'to, she's a truly top tier, 'no? Maski hindi ko siya boto maski 'di ba may mga voting side pa yun. Maski hindi ko 'to iboto, I know for myself that, seeing this person, with that kind of energy, with that kind of wits, and yung drive niya when she's having her, streams, this person is okay, this person will, go somewhere 'no,
Mm-hmm.
makakarating 'to ng malayo, na malayo-layo sa, sa streaming industry. Ayun, that's the reason why crush kita, oh, 'no? I like the
Oh, that's the reason why ano? Can you say it?
crush ko lang,
Ah,
crush lang.
okay.
Yeah, disclaimer,
Mm.
crush. Again,
Mhm, 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 mhm. Mhm, mhm.
admire
Pwede
lang,
naman
wag
happy. We're happy.
ah,
We're not here to instigate
yeah,
too much.
correct. Baka sabihin, "Hey, si ano,
Yeah.
patay tayo diyan." Yeah. Nothing ano, nothing personal yan baka sabihin niya yun, no, I'm not really into it. I just admire the person, kung hindi man colleague 'no, I admire Myrtle, 'di ba, sa Rosa, 'di ba? Kita mo yung energy, things
Mhm.
like that, 'di ba? Hindi ko na pino-pursue, bakit, 'di ba?
But I
See,
mean,
so
it's also hard to be honest. It's hard to notice people sa Amplify Academy because we have lima tayo. Like we started with 200 people,
correct.
so you
Ang
can't
dami, 'di
you,
ba?
you can't even remember. You can't know all 200 people. You just
Yeah,
remember the ones that are
may nag-stood out,
usually very active.
correct.
So the ones na obviously the ones that you remember kasi if in case people here who are familiar with Amplify Academy, that's yung ano natin the what do we
Agency,
agency
talent agency,
I mean
yeah,
talent
talent
agency that
company,
is helping
yeah,
us
yun,
I
yun.
know not everyone's hyperactive, which understandable. You don't have to be hyperactive naman. But obviously we have just a few people who are very hyperactive sa
Yeah,
group, which is we have in terms of the girls, the ones that you remember are it's not that many because compared to the 200, you can't
yeah.
have everyone be as active as people like si Cha yung one of the sobrang active.
Siya din, isa rin
Yeah.
yan, yeah, si Cha, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Tapos recently now si Kat is being a lot more
Or
active.
Siya yung
Yeah.
ano 'di ba, yung shoutcaster
Yeah,
ng
shoutcaster
Pokemon.
trying to do shoutcasting. which is cool. Maybe you want to do shoutcasting. Kasi I mean,
Yeah.
I can imagine you shoutcasting. The way na you um talk about your games or the way you
Yeah. Ladies
talk
and
on your
gentlemen,
streams.
thank you for Friday night drinking. Yeah,
I feel
mga
like
ganun, pwede naman.
I feel like I can see you shoutcasting.
Yep.
Have you ever thought about shoutcasting? Did you try out for Ardent or at least sign up for Ardent? Or Ardent?
Um,
Ardent ba yun? Yeah, Ardent.
actually, yeah, Arden. Opening ba sila ngayon? Siguro
Yeah,
kapag opening.
in case you didn't know, baka na-miss mo. But yeah, Ardent is looking for people to sign up. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Ako,
Meron
wala
people
kaibigan.
from Amplify Academy peeps are signing up for it.
Check ko siya, check ko siya.
Yeah.
But
Cuz I
when it
feel like
comes to shotcasting, yeah.
I feel like you probably would fit a shoutcaster because I can see you shoutcasting. The way you talk pa naman eh.
Thank you, thank you.
I feel like it's fit for shoutcasting.
Yeah. Sa style ni ano yan. Kilala si sila Shinbu yan.
Mm.
Yan, ano nila. Gusto ko yung mga ways nila na mag-shoutcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to experience, syempre, we're in the Hearthstone, ano, di ba? Yes, may experience tayo sa Hearthstone, you know.
Oh, you shoutcasted for HouseCon?
Hearthstone, yes.
Oh, nice.
Yung pros, yung like legit pros na Hearthstone, like people who like fought the international grandmasters like multiple times. I shoutcasted for them because here in the Philippines medyo yung shoutcaster natin for Hearthstone talaga sa Pilipinas nasa ibang country na eh.
Yeah.
They're doing kaya shout outs to Gia D, no? Siya rin yung nag-i-inspire sa akin to shoutcast because she's just Gia D, she's a shoutcaster for Hearthstone, like legit Hearthstone yung kung sa Dota 2 may TI,
Yeah.
sa Hearthstone merong may GMs, yan. Siya
Mm.
nagsho-shoutcast na siya na Filipino, di ba? Isa siya sa main lineup ng casters. Kung kilala mo si Toby, kilala mo si Toby 1.
Sorry, di ko pa, I haven't heard of Toby.
Yeah, Toby 1 is like the premier shoutcaster for Dota 2. Yan.
Sorry, I'm not the
Yan,
big
parang
Dota
parang
person.
ganun si Gia D. Yan. So, since nawala na yung shoutcaster sa Philippines, no? So, you know, I want to step in. Then again, it goes back to my park sa passion ko, like bring the Filipinos, di ba? Kasi it all starts with building a community sa Pilipinas. If you want to see, you know, future professional players here in the Philippines. Kasi for me, the idea is that kung walang gagawa, walang mangyayari. That's just me.
Understandable. Okay, wait. Before we continue, dami
Go ahead.
sobrang seryoso ng usapan natin eh. It's like, but chill. Let's chill. Let's continue with our drinking game.
Go ahead.
Which the rules are, remember, I'll show you the personified version, the AI render of a character. Let me know who the character is and where they're from. Every time you get it incorrect, you get a shot. You have to take a shot. Ito nga, this is the reason why I'm not streaming this on Facebook kasi medyo strict sa Facebook when it comes to drinking games. So ayan. Here's tapos tayo. This is the last one. This was Mona Lisa. We're gonna continue with this. Sino to and where they're from?
Para siyang kamukha niya si Tony Gonzaga. Binay. The Incredibles. Si Elastigirl.
Fuck, na.
Anyway,
It's so easy. I made it too easy. Masyado madali. Tony Gonzaga. Okay, here's my 2 shots. Oh my God. Oo nga eh. Alam mo, inisip ko talaga, baka ma-fool ka dito eh. Apparently not. Guess who this is? Please, at least sana ito mahirapan ka. Medyo madali to kapag alam mo na siya eh. Parang sa, oo nga no, tama nga. I'm just hoping you get at least this wrong.
Hindi, ang nasa isip ko parang Nina Williams eh.
Is it? Sino to? In
Hindi ko
case
alam,
hindi
bro.
nyo pa alam chat, if you don't know, you have to guess who the character is and where they're from.
Yeah.
Wala? Give up?
Help me out, Sab. Help me out, chat.
wala. No help from chat.
Okay.
This is all you. Ano? As in, not
Minsan
even. I mean, pwede. If you want to stick with Nina Williams, maybe it is.
I don't know, bro.
Wala. Not even a guess sa show.
Show. Sige daw. Ano pang hint? Sige. I'll give it a try.
It's a cartoon. Cartoon? Cartoon ba yun? Fuck, dude, I'm scared to say cartoon because I feel like people might be mad if I say cartoon. Is it a cartoon? I don't know. Dude, wala akong hint.
Someone eh. Kasi ni.
Ano? Wala. Pwede
I don't
ka.
know, bro.
Wala. It is
To!
from Avatar, Last Airbender. Yes. Wala, ikaw na. Yes! Sa wakas, nagkamali. May dalawa. You owe
Avatar!
two drinks.
Ano ba? Ano ba ang Avatar? Ano ba yan?
Okay, hindi ko nga
Avatar
alam
anime
eh.
ba?
Ay, nga hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam kung
Nickelodeon?
anime. Kasi alam mo, sinerch namin to. Nagka-discussion kami dati sa Discord. Sa Discord ko. Anime ba siya or cartoon? Kasi sobrang daming, di ba? Kasi anime is basically... Kasi anime is cartoon in Japanese. Or animation in Japanese. So, yung mga palabas, like shows like Avatar, Last Airbender, is anime inspired. Kasi, so ayun, so hindi ko alam kung anime ba siya kasi kailangan ba siya maging Japanese show para maging anime? Like marami 'di ba? There are lots of shows na not necessarily in Japan.
Yeah.
Ano ba?
Bro, I know the answer.
Oh, ano ba? What's your answer?
American anime.
American anime. Pero marami kasi. What's I mean, I don't know if napanood mo. Have you watched yung Shaolin Showdown? Alam mo yun? Di mo alam Shaolin Showdown?
Cartoons.
Yeah.
I
diba?
can agree, cartoons.
Cartoon ba yun? Kasi I feel like it's anime inspired. No, it's not cartoon. It's cartoon. It looks very cartoon.
Chinese na wala tayo na.
It's very cartoon. No, I was thinking about something else. Pokemon. Ayun, Pokemon.
Anime.
Ano yun? Anime yun. You'd say anime siya. Okay. Sure, pero meron kasi, di ba? Hindi ko
pero
maisip
version si Ash na cartoon eh.
Kaya nga.
May version si Ash na medyo okay din, anime. Pero pag medyo cute, cartoon. I don't know, bro.
Alam ko meron din American mga yun, this
What do you call
tawag yun? Teen Titans, 'di ba? It's anime inspired. Yung original, pero ba yung original Teen Titans?
I'm a DC fan and a Marvel fan. So yeah, it's a cartoon for me.
Pero diba, you remember yung original Teen Titans? It looks very anime.
Anime, seryoso, dark. But
yeah.
Yung ano niya, may ginawa siya parang cutie.
Kaya nga, things like those, it's hard. Ito, this, did you watch Castlevania sa Netflix?
Castlevania, I play it lang eh. No?
Pero alam mo yung show sa Netflix?
Yeah, nakakita ko.
Ay, diba? What is it? It's not an anime. Right? Kasi English siya. But it looks anime. So how the hell what do you describe it as? Ang hirap eh.
American anime.
American anime. Okay, maybe ayun yun. Kasi I remember, sobrang nahirapan kami. Like, we had this discussion and then we thought about, I mean, so it's totally spice anime. Kasi it looks anime, no? Diba?
Yeah.
Totally spice, ano ba ba? I don't know if you know
Yeah.
mystery. Ano yun?
Kim Possible ba yan?
Hindi, hindi, hindi.
Lalaki yung ano,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's a guy, ghost, who turns to ghost.
Hindi, no, 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 no. Martin Mystery. Alam mo yun,
Uh,
remember Martin Mystery?
Murder
Diba?
Mystery.
It looks kind of anime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
May argument with that.
yeah. Is it what is anime? It doesn't have to be Japanese to be anime. Yeah.
Para walang argument. American anime.
American anime. I'll just say it's American anime.
American anime.
Understandable. Okay. Alright, let's talk about something that you're not that familiar with. You're trying to get to know. I saw you were playing Pokemon Unite. Kamusta? How was Pokemon Unite compared to yung other games, especially Dota, because you play Dota, diba? Kamusta? How are you finding Pokemon Unite?
You know, at first, you thought, yeah, Pokemon Unite na rip-off, parang Mobile Legends lang yan. Because I also played Mobile Legends. At first, I thought it's just the same mechanics. You just have to kill this, kill that, push, push. No, what I like about Pokemon is the how the pointing system works, the timing, and 10 minutes strictly, diba?
Yeah, it's
The
always
moment,
strict.
the moment na tilt ka na, nasa 10-minute mark ka na, nasa 9-minute mark. Ang tilting doon, leading kayo, then out of
And then
nowhere, this fucking
Zapdos.
bird, no? This fucking bird. Fucking bird. Alam mo yun, babaliktad ng laro. Alam mo yun, okay,
Yeah.
okay
Ayun
bro.
nga. Zapdos, sobrang broken. Zapdos is broken. Everyone agrees na Zapdos is broken. Not
Yun yung
like
stressful doon.
actually unfair. Alam mo, Zapdos isn't even ano siya, hindi siya kasi alam mo dahil kay Zapdos, it feels like sometimes hindi naman siya. It's not even a game about skill. It's just a game about luck. Whoever gets Zapdos, diba?
Yung this fucking Pikachu, lima kayo. Yung Thunderbolt, yun pa yung lumasit. Yun yung nakakasal.
Yeah.
Yun yung, my God.
Yeah. Ayun
Out
nga.
of nowhere, double points. Ang bilis na mag-generate ng 100 points. No, shoot lang sila ng 100
I mean,
points.
di nga kasi at maximum, kapag may kapag nakuha Zapdos, and then all of the team is alive, at 500 points yun eh.
Oh, shoot. Pag pam!
Yeah.
Ang daya. Yun lang naman yun. But the rest, the game mechanics, the timing, I can see myself playing competitive Pokemon because of the build of Pokemon Unite is really good. Since, nasanay kasi ako sa Chinese system ng Dota 2 because I used to play competitive Dota then back in high school. So, na-incorporate ko yun. That's why it's easy for me to transition to Pokemon Unite. Simply because I have the I have the
Plus
experience.
Pokemon Unite is easy to get into.
Correct. And cute pa, di ba?
Yeah.
Kung gusto mo ng cosmetics, they definitely have. Imagine a Bulbasaur in the future may
yes,
2-piece. Diba?
Yes, but you know what I hate about oh wait, can you say thanks to Luma? We got raided by Luma City. Thank you for the raid. We're talking about Pokemon Unite. How we love Pokemon Unite. You know what I love about Pokemon Unite? The the fact that did you see the hollow-wear of Lucario and Ninetales?
Haven't shot.
But you wanna guess how expensive the hollow-wear is? The skin is?
How much in Philippine peso?
In Philippine peso.
Yeah.
1,000 pesos. I'm not kidding. Yeah, it's $200. Not $200, $20.
Really?
For a skin, for the highest skin for the most expensive skin. I get it's the most expensive, but that's as much as one fucking game is. 1,000 pesos? Are you kidding me? Bro, I could have fucking bought a new game in Steam. I could have bought how many indie games on Steam? What's up, General?
Correct.
Thank you for passing by. But dude, what the fuck? I don't know if you saw, dude, Maramis, there's so many really good skins in Pokemon Unite, but the expensive ones are way too expensive.
Um, the expensive ones are the less the less crop ones. 2 piece. But my favorite Pokemon so far is Craymorant, because
Nice. I
uh,
love an off meta
mm,
player.
one of the things that I love about Craymorant is your burst mechanic na once you hit ult and ano yung unite,
Yeah, yeah,
yung
the
tawag
Unite
doon,
move.
unite. Because one of the things that I learned, when I play competitive Dota before is yung Chinese system, no?
Mm-hmm.
Makachingchong tayo when it comes to uh, the mechanics, yung base mechanical skills when it comes to MOBA. Chinese system is the best for me. Doon, na-apply ko yun sa
What do you mean
Pokemon
by
Unite.
Chinese system?
Good question. Sa Dota 2, there's 5 roles. The position 1, the position
Mm-hmm.
2, the
Yeah,
position
yeah,
3,
yeah.
the position 4, the position 5. In Pokemon Unite, in the eyes of a Pokemon Unite player, there's 4 positions. The all-rounder, ano, i-relate natin siya sa
I
Chinese
mean,
system.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, I think it's different with Pokemon. At Pokemon Night, I want to argue na because I came from, I didn't come from Dot. I came from League of Legends.
Yun.
I think with Pokemon Night, I don't think there's four. I want to say I don't think there's four roles. I think there's two roles. Only two roles, which
And what are
is
they?
either you're a
Attacker.
laner or a jungler. That's it. I think that's the only thing people understand about Pokemon Unite, which is obviously not the only thing that there is, but the way that Pokemon Unite is laid out, I feel like that's what it
Hmm.
shows.
A laner and a
A
jungler. So
laner and a
technically,
jungler. Yeah,
I'm not sure if I'm getting it right, but the laner is the one who's controlling the lane,
yeah,
and jungler who's taking the XP more than what
yeah.
your
Which is I don't understand. I don't know how is it in Dota. How is jungler? Because
it's
I know how jungling in League works, which I'll talk about it in case you're not that familiar.
sa
Loaded
akin, di ba?
Pokemon Unite also has two roles, feeding and carry. Yeah, right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
before you explain Dota, in
Okay.
League, what I like about jungling is the fact that if you're jungling
Yeah.
in League, you get the least no you don't get the least amount of experience. You get less experience than laners except for the support, but you get less experience than laners, which is why you have to focus on your role as a jungler is to get objectives. In Pokemon Unite, if you're a jungler, you're the one with the most experience, so people
Agreed.
take jungle because they want levels, not because they want to take experience. I don't know how experience is distributed in Dota, but in League, in LoL, jungle is the second lowest level, next to the support, because people in lane usually have higher levels because they get more gold, more money to buy items, and more experience compared to the people who are in jungle.
Mm. You can also use the Chinese system in Dota 2 because in the Chinese system there's 1 to 5. Number 1 is the one with the most priority. So meaning lahat ng experience, lahat ng network ibigay mo kay 1. Kay 2
Okay.
and so on. Sa Dota 2, sa mata ng Dota 2 player, si 1 si carry, si 2 si mid, si 3 yung tank, 4 the aggressive support, and the fifth is the support no gold or whatever experience. He
Metal.
just support ever. You support the 1 or the 2. In Pokemon Unite, kaya mabilis lang ako mag-transition to Pokemon Unite. That's why I love Tremorant and Snorlax at the same time. Is because I can rank I can already identify saan dapat yung position ko because believing in this positions 1 to 5, I know where to place myself. Kung Snorlax ka, I need to stick with position 3. Ako yung magta-tank for the team and
Yeah.
as well as yung
Mm-hmm.
experience ko and the priority that I need is just
It's
on the middle.
yeah.
So, hindi ko kailangan ng jungle, kill. No. Just enough jungle, enough kill, basta ikaw yung magta-tank. That's your main role. As Cremoran player, I need to be quick in terms of XP because Cremoran is strong when he hits yung Unite move niya. Kapag
Yeah.
nag-Unite move siya, nag-Surf
Yeah.
N yung parang Hurricane niya, bogbog sarado na,
Yeah.
maski 5 pa yan.
Yeah, I think
Not
Cramorant is like a 2 in terms of his Chinese.
pwede siyang 2, pwedeng 1, but when it comes to position 1, kasi 'di ba, you get experience by last hitting, right? So,
Yeah.
I ask some friends, no, if we want to make this game win or in favor of us, ipalasik mo sa akin. No? Sundan natin yung Chinese system na ginawa
Mm-hmm.
sa Dota 2. Because once you give those last hits for Cremorant, bibilis yung XP ni Cremorant. Tapos sumusunod lang yung kalin ko nun, 'di ba? Because top lane has the most mobs or ano ba tawag doon? Wild
Oh,
Pokemons?
no. Top lane doesn't have. Top lane has the same equal of mobs as bot lane, but you gain more XP in top lane
On top,
because
that's
the
why.
enemy jungler is always trying to win bot.
Because of the turtle,
Yeah, because
ano
of
ba tawag
Dread,
dun?
no. Yeah, I this is I'm just explaining because as someone who has played a lot of Pokemon Night and not to
Yeah.
brag, just not fuck. I feel like I'm always brag when I'm saying this. As someone who solo queued all the way to Masters. Ayun lang. Yeah, bot lane is where more you get more experience top lane because bot lane is where the jungler usually is.
Because they need to hit and kill
The Dread,
Dreadnought
no.
as
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yung XP advantage, yun yung economy na meron ng Pokemon Unite,
Mm-hmm,
which
mm-hmm.
I understood along the way. Sabi ko, Pokemon Unite is a good game for me. And this is something that I can stream on Facebook
Yeah.
Gaming. Siguro, just give me a month or two. Siguro, I can hit Masters na rin easily.
Yeah, I
The
feel like
same way,
if you just know how to jungle, I mean, it's just people who know how to jungle who are good at jungle are the people who get to masters faster. Kasi
because of the
if you're
mechanics.
not jungle, it's harder for you to carry. If you know how to jungle, you can win almost every game. It's hard for you to not be the carry because if you're not the carry, you have to believe in your team, which is in solo queue.
Pinoys?
Yeah, it doesn't. You can't believe in your team most of the time.
Sabi nga ni ano, 'di ba? Ni Luma City.
Yeah, you're
Na
either the feeder or the carry. Ay nga, if you're not the
yeah,
carry in solo queue, it's harder for you to get the masters.
yeah.
But if you're good with carry Pokemon like Lucario, Zeraora, Talonflame, yeah, I think Cramorant as well. Who else? Greedent. You probably get the masters in a snap.
Because of ano yan, 'di ba yung may mga potions sa kinakalat?
See?
Greedent.
Oh yeah, Greedent. Fucking Greedent is. Greedent is the most toxic Pokemon. Most toxic character at all in the game. Legitimately, I think every single Pokemon Unite player that you ask, if you ask them who's the most toxic, Greedent. It's Greedent. Because fucking Greedent is the most annoying Pokemon that you can fight. More annoying than yung carries like Lucario.
Lucario talaga.
Yeah. But dude, Greedent is just broken.
Yeah. Siguro I'll take that
Yeah.
advice. Kasi ako, Because syempre, I'm just a new player. One of the struggles that I get as a new player is the health items.
Yeah,
Kailangan ko
for
siya
sure,
i-level
for sure,
kailangan ko
for
siya
sure.
kailangan ko siya i-level 30.
Yeah.
Because I can't just drift to other roles because magsusupport ako na ano,
Yeah. I
ano ako,
mean
ibang gamit
with
sila.
with ano ba Cramorant ka? The things that you have to just focus on are just body barrier
Glasses, yung
and muscle
glasses.
band. And out of all of those, body barrier, muscle band yung pinaka
Anong
focus.
held item?
Body barrier for
Oh, yeah.
sure and muscle
Yes,
band. Kasi physical attacker si ano 'di ba? Si
yeah.
Cramorant. So
Yep,
muscle
yep, yep.
band is muscle band is one of the best. Muscle band and body barrier are probably two of the best items, especially for
Yeah.
Cramorant. Not even for Cramorant,
Most
for
Pokemon.
most Pokemon. Body
Yeah.
barrier and muscle band. Di ko alam yung iba. I don't know what else. I guess I've never played Cramorant. I don't know what else.
You know, yung scoring ano, held
A score
item.
shield? Pwede
Kasi yun yung
naman, pero I don't
ginagawa ko.
see as much Cramorants use score
So
shield.
for Snorlax, okay yun kay Snorlax.
For Snorlax, yeah, for sure. For sure, for
Because
sure, for sure.
yun ang ina-abuse ko eh. Pag held item, if you have that held item, you heal maski 1 point lang.
Pero I mean, as soon as you play Greedent and then you have score shield, you'll realize sobrang dude, broken si Greedent. You're
Yeah.
unkillable
Yeah.
and usually ikaw yung pinakamataas na score. Kasi it's almost impossible to kill Greedent and you can score practically anytime you want.
Doon ka na. Wala makakapigil.
Oo. Alam mo si Greedent talaga yung pinaka madaling grind. I feel like lowest skill needed but highest reward. Low risk, high reward is probably Greedent.
I'll try to save up for Gradient na.
Yeah.
Ito yung mali ko before as a beginner na I just try to buy whatever there is. And later on, parang ang konti na ng mga
Sabi naman
tickets
just
na
enjoy the game. It's a fun game whether or not.
agree. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm extending my my streaming schedules to having a Pokemon Unite stream because again, sabi ko nga, makiride tayo sa meta
Yeah.
ng Facebook Gaming. And I strongly believe na siya ang sagot sa tanong.
I mean,
Facebook
it's
Gaming.
still Mobile Legends for Facebook.
For now.
Yeah, pero yeah, I mean, obviously, Pokemon Unite is it's getting up there.
Correct.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like you probably get to Masters. Not di ka masyado mahirapan. It won't be too difficult for you to get the Masters. As long as you know, you've played MOBAs and know what to do sa MOBAs, you probably get the Masters. Not too difficult.
Yep. And hopefully it opens up opportunities for shoutcasting and
Yeah,
and
for sure. Kasi I think we're gonna have a tournament. I mean, yung Clash of Steamers for Amleth Academy for Pokemon Unite. Yeah, why not? I mean, if you're not gonna join as a player, shoutcaster. Feeling ko, sobrang talaga. I feel like sobrang bagay ka sa shoutcaster. I honestly can hear you shoutcasting already.
Ano lang tayo, Ghost Wrecker.
Yeah.
Joke lang.
Feel ko, I mean, to be honest, feel ko talaga, I feel like you're really honestly caught out for shoutcasting. Not to just make you feel good. It's just, I honestly feel like your voice and the way you talk is made for shoutcasting.
Hopefully. We pray for that. And thank you.
You got that. You got this.
Yeah.
I believe in you, my guy.
Yep.
Dude. I don't know. I just feels good. It just feels good to know that I can see people and people I know getting to where they want to be. I can't see.
Getting to play some
I can
games.
see. I can see you. To be honest, seryoso.
Yeah.
If you ask me, out of all the people that I've met, who I want to believe as a shotcaster is, you're probably one of my top three.
Yun. Thank you.
Yeah.
And sana hindi tayo magkaroon ng ano bro, hindi tayo ma-heartbroken naman.
Uh, okay lang.
It's mental health.
Hindi to para sa'yo. I'm here for you.
Joke.
I'm here for you.
Ah,
Inom lang tayo
medyo
ulit. Inom lang tayo. Ibabalik natin yung tequila mo. We'll
yeah,
get you to drink your tequila
someday, yeah.
someday.
Kasi kuwerbo, no?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Ikaw uminom ng Cuervo. I'm gonna stick to my vodka. Again, if Cuervo is watching, I don't hate you. I'm just saying.
It's just a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ayun nga, we talk about Pokemon Night. If anything else, ano ba? What is something that you want to try as a content creator?
Honestly, since nandito na rin naman tayo, di ba? I want to do those yung video editing. I really want to learn those. Kasi, ang na-notice ko kasi, one of the things that I'm really weak at is this yung ganito setup,
Mm-hmm.
creating your own podcast, this kind of, you set up things like this. Because I want to be discoverable. If I want to, to be an efficient shotcaster or to be an efficient content creator, I need to learn all of this. No? And thank you for being part of it. No? I get to realize na, okay pala tong setup na to. Kasi sooner or later, as I keep inviting people, I get to hear their opinions, their ideas in life, and how they grew as a content creator. Um, doon ko na-realize na what are the things that I need to work on, yung mga things that I need to channel my energy with, 'di ba? Kaya 'yun, video editing, kailangan ko maasikaso yan, photo editing 'no, it's one of those things na
Mm-hmm.
ano 'yan, eh, domino effect 'yan, eh.
Yeah.
Siguro yung kailangan ko i-work on para sooner or later we get to have things like this, just like what you do 'no. I like what you're doing 'no, like
Thanks. Thank you. I mean,
yeah.
I just want to say this is not me. This layout is made by my girlfriend. The intro starting soon is made by my friend, my girlfriend's friend, and a lot of things na
Shout out to you.
came into the things that I have are not just from me but also from my friends. So you don't. I want you to know that you don't have to do everything by yourself, because I mean, honestly, I feel like you probably have people who support you and can help you in the things that you want to accomplish. So if ever you need help with anything, I'm
Sana
here.
all.
I'm here for you, and I can hopefully get you or other people to um have more connections with people who are going to be able to help you in your journey. I don't know. I just this is why I love doing things like this. I love meeting people. I like
Yeah.
it whenever you get to experience new things as well. So ayun nga, you don't really, I mean, diba, you have work. So
Yeah,
I don't expect you to give 24/7 of your time to work, tapos mag-stream ka, and then you have to edit everything by yourself.
I agree.
I paid people, I paid someone. I don't have a job. I don't have a job. Not right now. I haven't have a job for 2 years now. This is the main thing that I do. But since I have people, I've had friends. Also, I don't even ask them to do it for free. I've paid my friends to edit for me, and saying that since you have a way of income, you don't have to learn everything
Mm.
by yourself. You don't have to edit every single video that you do. I feel like you're lucky because you have a job that you have income in. Kasi just a piece of it's something that I want to give you as advice for someone who has been doing this without a job is use the money that you're getting from your job to improve your stream. You don't have to edit everything by yourself. Since kumikita ka, you can use the money that you get to pay someone to edit for you.
Yun ang gusto kong joke, eh. Sana all.
Sana all.
Sana all. Sana all may girlfriend na supportive.
Oh, shit. Okay lang. Meron kang friend na supportive.
Saktan pala na sarili
Meron kang
natin.
friend na supportive.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Pero nga, yeah, I just something I want to make sure that you
I
remember
love it.
is don't think that you're doing this by yourself. You don't have to do it by yourself.
I agree. And I love what you shared kanina. Yeah, life happens, no?
Mhm.
Ganun talaga. There are some people na who are not really privileged to have the opportunity just like I have. It's just that you need to be resourceful and utilize what you currently have. Because of course you need to start with what you currently have,
Mhm.
and somehow or somewhere, yeah, the blessings are there. And just like what you've shared, no, I really like that. Siguro sa akin, I just, siguro at this point, na-realize ko rin gano'n, baka I could give it a try.
Mhm.
Look for, a group, mga homies ko, mga hombre. Yeah, let's go where the party are. Gano'n, gano'n. Puwede siguro. I can give it a try. Let's see if it will work, no? Sa akin lang, I'll just give it some time.
Yeah.
Kasi,
I wish the
ah,
best for you. Whether or not na susubukan mo siya gawin by yourself or looking for people to help you with. I honestly wish you good luck in everything.
kaya sana all may supportive girlfriend.
I mean before, diba, before I got my girlfriend, I had my best friend na binabayaran ko talaga to edit my videos.
Sana all my best friend.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Joke lang. Yeah. Good thing you have those, and I wish I could as well. Yeah, yeah, just me.
Mhm. Well, I mean, I honestly wish you luck. If I ever need help, I'll try my best.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, cool, nice. What
Ah,
an interesting evening.
so corny. Ang corny naman. Okay, sobrang corny, Oh, oh wait. Ano ba ako? This is, I think, ganito. Where is it? There. Yeah.
Parang iba ng dating, bro. Iba na yung dating.
Hindi, tama yan. At least on my end, tama eh.
Yeah, well, nag-iba eh. Nag-iiba yung
Ah,
dating, wag ibang dating. Parang
man.
kami. Okay. Yeah.
Shit.
I had fun. PHFaust, I really appreciate the evening. I definitely learned a lot from you. I really like this kind of setup. Siguro I could give it a try. And kung i-invite mo ako, I'll definitely take the opportunity to be your guest once again. And that when that time comes, hopefully wala tayong other events so we can push through with that
Yeah, with the
podcast.
actually drink stream. Before we actually, before we end, we have to finish the drinking game.
Okay, go.
Let's finish the drinking game. Okay. We're down to our last two. Last two. Okay. Here is second to last. Who is this and are they from? I don't know if this is difficult or easy.
It's easy for me. I already told you earlier. I'm a big Marvel and DC fan. That
Oh.
is the guy from Spider-Man. Si ano yan? Sino yun? Yung homie natin sa Spider-Man. Yeah, and the movie. Hindi ko alam yung name niya. Nakalimutan ko. Basta
You
ang
don't know
song ng
name?
movie na kay Post Malone,
Yeah,
Sunflower.
sunflower. Okay, wala.
Forgot.
You owe me a drink. I'll take one shot because you got wala, you weren't able to get the character. But yeah, it's Miles Morales from Spider-Man.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
Miles Morales. Wala, you owe me a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know, Spider-Man is my favorite hero of all time. Meron akong poster. I
Yeah.
have a poster of Spider-Man here. My mug, I'm not using it now because I'm drinking soju. I have a cup that is Spider-Man. Also have lots of shirts that is Spider-Man. So I love Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eh, di mahilig ka na sa comics when it comes to Marvel.
Ayun nga, that's the thing. I didn't really get into the comics, but I know the story of Spider-Man. I never got into comics because I've never owned any comics. I know the story
I
of
would
Spider-Man,
recommend.
but yeah. Ayun
Maganda,
lang.
maganda siya.
Yeah, from
Especially
what I
yung
heard.
relevance niya with Venom, no?
Oh right,
Symbiotes.
yeah, Venom. I just love Spider-Man because Spider-Man is the most relatable superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Your
you go.
friendly neighborhood.
Yeah, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But he has so much na happened to him. Yung Civil War, I was hoping Civil War was the instead of yung Infinity War is Civil War was the main
Siya
'di ba?
talaga doon
Yeah, 'di
because
ba?
siya yung
Kasi Civil War, ang dami if they had Fantastic Four, if they had X-Men,
yeah.
sobrang dami, 'di ba? And
Kompleto
then
lang.
yeah,
Kompleto lang.
and
Siya yung
then Peter Parker's whole showing of, oh shit, I'm Peter Parker. Tapos parang sobrang emotional yung journey ni Peter Parker.
yeah. And
Most
siya yung pinaka-necessary doon
yeah,
sa
most
story na yun.
most relatable superhero, I would say.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the question is, Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy?
Mary Jane, because Mary Jane is the more supportive, I think. Is it Mary Jane more supportive than Gwen? Diba?
Well, pero pinaka-love niya si Gwen Stacy. Eh,
Oh.
namatay lang.
But the better for the relationship is Mary Jane.
Ay, yeah.
Yeah.
Siya yung yung napangasawa eh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Namatay sa
Oh yeah. Oh nga. Kaya nga.
namatay
Pati
namatay sa
most growth is with
yeah,
Mary Jane.
correct. So
Okay.
parang the one that got away si Gwen Stacy.
Ay, oo nga. Maybe si Gwen Stacy kapag hindi siya namatay is,
Yeah, pretty much.
the better person for Peter Parker, pero we don't know because
Yeah, because in comic she
yeah.
died.
Yeah, she died sadly. Spoilers. Okay, ito last question. Last question is, who the fuck is this? Ito yung pinakamahirap. Not from an anime.
Para yata yung sa Up eh. Pero I'm thinking a different person eh.
Not an anime. That's all I can tell you.
Yun nga yung sa Up, the kid from Up. But para siya yung sa Doctor Strange din eh. Yung sa Sanctorium. Ewan ko, nasobrahan ako ng Marvel. But,
So what's your final answer?
yeah, the homie, the kid from Up.
What's the name?
Up?
I'm sorry. I'll give you up, but you're incorrect because you weren't able to give the name. Russell. See Russell from Up.
Russell.
Yeah, so you owe me a drink. You owe me a drink.
Kaya abusin
I'll
ko na rin
take
siya.
my shot with you. Cheers. Yeah. Sarap. Oh shit. And that's the last thing. That's the last drinking game of the night. That's the last question of the night. Before we go, anything else you wanna say to chat to everyone who is here?
Yeah, guys, thank you very much for dropping by PHFaust stream. I definitely appreciate this kind of setup, and there's a lot of things that I learned from this guy, from Pokemon Unite, yung jungler, and also special mention natin si Lumasti or itong two roads. Hindi ko naisip yan, but it's really interesting. And this kind of setup, yeah. And guys, if you guys are aware of what I do outside PHFaust stream, I do Hearthstone content in Facebook gaming because again, gusto ko buhatin ng Filipino players because I want to have some teammates and I want to shoutcast in the Philippines, yung Philippine setup. It all starts with a small community. When that small community grows, ang laking bagay nun for the esports here in the Philippines na meron ng category ang Hearthstone. That's what I believe in. But let's say in 6 months time, hindi talaga siya mag-work well, we need to earn somehow, right? It's what we need. But that's just the reality, and I really, really enjoyed this night. Drinking game, sayang. Kung wala lang akong laban later on against Portugal because I am against with the one of the best players in the Hearthstone scene, which is super fake. Um, push through tayo ng hardcore drinking, and I would definitely love it. Guys, you can catch me on Facebook Gaming. That is LeTequila HSPH. I also have my Twitter account. Pwede nyo makita yung mga dramas ko in life, yung mga heartbreak. De, joke lang. No, I update people in Twitter. My puns. You would love my puns. It's really up to you. Give it or take it or leave it. But you can definitely follow me on Twitter. Same goes with my Facebook Gaming, LeTequila HSPH. And PHFaust, maraming salamat. I really enjoyed the night. Alam mo, this is something na fresh sa akin kasi this is my first time. My very first, no? At ikaw ang nag-divergenize noon.
Oh,
Maraming salamat,
thanks.
PHFaust.
Thank you so much. I really hope that you guys check out LeTequila. He's a cool guy. Wait lang. For your tournament happening later, how do they watch the tournament?
Um, good question. What we are thinking, me and my teammates, i-stream ko siya sa Facebook ko. Uh, Even if 3 a.m. siya magsisimula, it is 15 minutes delayed because, we need to respect pero kasi tinatawag na stream snipe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Piniprevent namin yun because this is an event against pros. Kaya, we need to respect their, na walang stream snipe. So, naano ako sa drinks. Anyway,
It's fine.
um, I can give it a try later on kung papayagan. 15 minutes delayed. I'm against Portugal. You guys can hear me communicate with my team. Sermon ako sila, "Uy, mali yung move mo, mali yung ganyan. Dapat ganito, dapat ganyan." De, joke lang. That would be a teamwork for four standard players. Hopefully we get the win because ang laking karangalan yun for the Philippines, no? Against kasi we are not fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for the country. Lalabas sa stats namin, Philippines 1W, di ba?
Mhm.
So, again, it is the pride for the country. So, guys, you can visit me later on sa page ko, Facebook. LeTequila HSPH again. Facebook Gaming. Saka na tayo sa Twitch. No? One
Mhm.
of our inspirations, PHFaust for that, for Twitch. So yeah, dun nyo ako makikita. And yung tournament ko later, which is Hearthstone Nations. That's the name of the tournament. Um, Portugal versus Philippines later on, 3 a.m.
All right. Thank you so much. So yeah, you heard it here. You might, but you're not yet sure, but you might stream it on facebook.com/, LeTequila HSPH. You can see our exclamation point guest if you want to check out the link. It's what's it called? Hearthstone Nation, right?
Hearthstone Nations,
Yeah,
yeah.
Hearthstone Nation. If you want to watch, if you want to check it out, what happens later on. But thank you so much, LeTequila. I really appreciate you. Yeah. Whether or not we get a lot of people or no one watching the stream at all, I love doing streams like this because I love meeting new people. I really appreciate meeting you and drinking with you. Kaya nga masaya to because whether or not people tune in, I got to know you and I found out na I really I probably would want to drink again with you next
And
time.
Pokemon United.
And Pokemon Unite. Oh, sure, yeah. And whatever. I don't know, in whatever. Whether or not it's Pokemon Unite.
Yeah.
It's always nice to meet new people. So make sure to check out LeTequila. Thank you so much, Luma, for putting in the command. Check out the Facebook and Twitter. I really hope you check out LeTequila, he's a really cool guy. If you've checked out his streams, he's it's nice to just listen in sometimes in case you don't want to chat. It's a nice stream to just listen in. Does he stream on
All
Twitch?
right.
He doesn't stream on Twitch. Not yet, at the very least.
Not yet.
Not yet, at the very
In six
least.
months.
In six
In
months,
six
maybe.
months.
We'll see. All right. Hopefully we'll get you over to our side in 6 months, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it. If you're watching on Twitch, we're gonna be raiding Chi, my good friend who is playing Final Fantasy 14 online.
Nice, nice.
Please be nice. PHFaust 4 is no longer a follower only emote. It is a sub emote, so you can actually use it off stream. So please be nice to Chi. And make sure to check out LeTequila. Tequila, thank you so much. I really appreciate having you on stream.
Yeah, Faust. Thank you, Dan.
I really
Maraming
enjoyed.
salamat.
Yeah, raid yesterday was wonky, but hopefully the raid today is gonna be good. We're gonna be raiding on Twitch. Chi, who is playing Final Fantasy 14. Please tell Chi to be a guest next time. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week. Can you call when are you gonna stream again? LeTequila. Outside of this
Mondays to
weekend.
Friday.
When?
Mondays to Fridays, 8:30. Later on, I'm not sure kung pwede, if it's
Okay.
allowed. Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, 8:30. But it might stream later on 3 a.m. See you guys next week. Bye. Peace. I love you all. Bye. Okay. And a grade for the VOD by thank you so much. Sobrang thanks talaga. I really appreciate it.
Enjoy that.
Bye bye. I think, ay di, wala na yata. I don't say bye. I'll end the